Hey guys, it is Jake from Team Insanity. What up? So, I have to give a quick shout out to Robert. Thanks a lot, Robert. He let me use his Geo3 for part of the final battle. He went and used my DM. And so, anyways, this is the final battle on the new Empire side. So, thanks again, Robert. Robert let me borrow his Geo3, and he helped us bring some pods back to our staging area and stuff. He's a pretty cool kid. Nice fan. Thanks a lot. And yeah, you have to thank Robert for letting us get this awesome Geo3 footage. So again, thank you. Now, this is the final battle in Living Legends, so if you guys are new to paintball or you don't know what Living Legends is, basically the final dinner battle, there is like 2 or 3 slapsticks. One guy broke a slapstick on top of the hill, and it's basically 1500 on 1500, sort of. It's sort of like that. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's something around that. It's really, really big, and as you can see, I'm getting up to the top, getting up to the hill, and the slapstick over on this side was broken, and I have no idea why. Some guy ran into it,
hey guys, you guys
and a few people on our team ended up trying to go for the slapstick when it was broken. Me being almost one of those included.
Is that slapstick ours?
And that guy was losing his pod. So yeah, like I said, if you don't know what Living Legends is, it's one of the biggest fucking battles of paintball history, I guess you can say.
It's still open, there you go.
It's one of the biggest battles of the year. And that's where the ref goes crazy and they start hugging that guy that went for a slapstick. That was broken. The slapstick wasn't there. And there goes some of our team that went pushing. And yeah, we kind of get weakly up the hill, weak charge. And so anyways, these slapsticks, everyone's just sort of like waiting. The slapstick has to be in your color, it has to be facing up. So we're blue, so the blue side of the PVC pipe has to be up. And once the blue side is up, then we own the slapstick. And we have to wait for them. Oh, here, I'm leading a charge right here. I'm going over the hill. I got fucked up pretty good. It took him a second. I got absolutely destroyed. It was all fun. I mean, you get up there and you get shot. I probably got shot at least 20 times in like a few seconds right there. But, like I said, so the slapsticks, if you guys own it, then you really don't have to go for it. Then you're sitting there waiting for the person to come running over that hill to get that slapstick. So basically, there's like 500 people sitting there waiting for you to get that slapstick. So the people that go for the slapstick, normally, they get pretty fucked up when they go for a slapstick. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. And here I am. I'm just walking back. I'm going to cut this footage short. So I cut that footage of me walking back short. And it's just me going back respawning. You really don't want to see that. But here I am on my reinsert. Just sort of walking back to the spot, looking around. And, you know, just kind of waiting to dodge paint, I guess you can say. Just looking around, seeing which side had more people, the left side or the right side. Generally, I see, and that guy was just taking his barrel and just, like, legit shoving it right up my ass. Like, I mean, he was, like, shoving it right across my leg and pushing me out of the bunker. So thank you to whoever that is. But anyways, so I'm sitting there. You get shot so much in the final battle, it's pretty ridiculous, but it's still a lot of fun. It's part of Living Legends. And normally the left side has more people because they want to look cool and ag when they rush up the side like this. For the people that are spectating. Because, you know, you have to look cool for spectators, because why the fuck not? And I'm just sitting here waiting to move because, you know, like I said, I think our slapstick was broken. I don't really know what happened to our slapstick over here, but no one really went for it. I'm pretty sure it broke and the refs tried to fix it. But whatever happened to it, it was non-existent. So, I'm sitting here waiting. I have his Geo, and there's just so much paint raining down. If I were to, like, stand up, if I were to, like, kneel and get up maybe about 10 more inches or something like that, you know, I probably would have got domed. There's just so much paint flying in the air. There's so many people, you really can't dodge all of the paint. It's just constant laning. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's no safe spot. You just have to get as low as you possibly can. And we threw back that smoke grenade right back at the horde. And we're smoking up. Right now we're smoking up the top of the hill so they don't see us because we were about to make a big charge.
Go, 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 go!
And that was supposed to be our charge, and no one moved. And then instead, I went by myself, and the rotor wasn't turned on. I forgot to turn on the rotor. So right as I was about to peek over the hill, I, you know, kind of had a little fail. Good thing I didn't get shot. Good thing they didn't see me. I'm pretty sure it's because partly of the smoke grenade. And then we go under a ceasefire. And so I was trying to help the refs get everyone's guns down because there was no horn or anything. I just heard all the refs by me start yelling guns down, guns down. So as a player, you know, if you ever hear like a ceasefire or something, try to help out the refs. I'm speaking this from experience. I am a ref. So try to make their job a little bit easier. You have no idea what happens. Someone's mask could be rolling around, and you know that could have been me. So I want everyone, you know, just trying to help out a fellow baller. You never know what happens.
1, 2, 3, go!
And right there, we made another push, and I got fucked up again. I lasted like 2 seconds on top of that hill. That's usually what happens. You get up, you sort of get to the peak, and you last about 2 seconds, and then you have about 50 to a few hundred people just shooting at you.
Hey guys in the back!
And
I
this
was
is
just standing on the hill before
so
I
now
died.
to everyone that, if you have not ever played a final battle, now I have to say, all these people that you see standing back here shooting and longballing, all these people are doing right now is shooting all of those front players in the back. I was seriously, like, if you ever play Living Legends, you know, you kind of have to play, if you don't make it up to the very front at the very beginning, then you can, you know, be a little bit careful and, you know, dodge streams. But after the beginning of the battle, there really isn't much paint that you have to dodge back there. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't be on top of the hill. There really isn't. You're gonna get shot, to be honest. You kind of have to. You just go up there. I can't tell you how many times I got shot in my legs and on my pack and got called out by refs because fucking people that are longballing are sitting right in our respawn, just sitting there just fucking our whole entire team up. If I can see your paint streams, if I'm standing in the respawn, I'm seeing your paint streams take out our whole front line, you're gonna hear me bitch about it, because I get pretty fucking pissed when I see that.
It's still blue, boys. It's
Because
still blue.
normally I'm that guy on the top of the hill right now getting destroyed by our own team. And the horde threw a smoke grenade right there. And they threw it right at the slapstick, right before it. And the wind was in our face, so the horde had the good position for in terms of smoke grenades for slapsticks to help them out, because the smoke was blowing over the slapsticks, so we couldn't really see it all the time. But good job to the horde. They knew where to throw their smoke grenades, when to put them, when they were gonna charge. But the new Empire, we were really smart about our charges, and we were really smart about how we did things, because we never, if one guy went up alone, or if you go up alone for a slapstick, if you've never played a Living Legends or you've never seen anything and you're just randomly watching this footage, see, all that shooting was at one single guy. So there was fucking over 100 people. There's over 100 people sitting right here on this hill shooting at one person. So think about if everyone right there pulls their trigger twice, and not everyone's going to pull their trigger twice. Sometimes they pull it 3 or 4 and ramp. If there's about 100 to 200 people and they all pull their trigger twice on one person, you're going to get fucked up pretty good. So you kind of have to realize if you go up all by yourself, it's kind of a death wish. You're going to get pretty fucked up. But what the new Empire did, what our commanders did, like Mike Phillips and all the faction leaders, like I said in one of my other commentaries, our generaling staff was absolutely amazing. Our commanders were absolutely awesome. Our faction leaders, absolutely spot on. They were so fucking amazing at leading this group. Even though that we lost, it was still a shit ton of fun, and we still had a lot of people. And right there, we didn't go under a ceasefire, but some clown guy was walking around with a horn, and he was on the new Empire side. So the new Empire went under a ceasefire, and the horde didn't. And so a bunch of horde came running over the hill, but the refs ended up stopping and changing the slapstick back to our color and made the clown get rid of his horn or whatever the fuck he was doing.
Thank you.
Because we all thought it was a ceasefire. Because, you know, once you hear that horn, you know, you just kind of stop shooting. And people are, I'm just, you know, right now I'm probably getting shot in my legs. I'm getting bounced and all that stuff. So if you're in the back, make sure that you guys move up or you're going to hear about it. No, anyways, back to the subject about us commanding, or our generals. What they would do is we would run up the new empire. When we really seriously wanted a slapstick, our commanders, our faction leaders, Willie, and whoever else was, whoever led Pegasus and whoever Mike's XO was, I can't remember all the names. There would be like 5 faction leaders in a row and a few commanders, and what they would all do is line up in a big long line, and we would have about 10 new empire guys, all with guns, everyone but one person, so we would all go running up the hill. All of our commanders and faction leaders would take all of the hits, all of the beginning hits. They would sort of dive down, and by that time that they ran up the hill and took all of those hits, that basically gave everyone behind us a free ride up the hill. So all those 10 people basically could get over the hill a little bit, take out a shit ton of horde members, and then you have that one guy with the gun change the slapstick, and everyone gets fucked up. We fuck up the horde instead of, you know, sending one person up to get the slapstick and 100 people getting, and everyone shooting at, you know, one person, those few hundred people. Then, you know, it's a lot less pain. It's a way easier way to get a slapstick and take out way more horde. And I'm just sitting here. I had, like, no paint left. I was in whatever was left in the rotor right here at this point. So everyone's sitting there sort of one-balling at the slapstick. I wanted to do that. There's Aaron. I'm giving the peace symbol, and I actually have that picture. Thank you, Aaron. And he didn't get the slapstick.
Red or blue, guys? Red or blue?
And it's still blue. And that grenade, if you could see, it came. I thought that guy in the blue shirt caught the grenade and not me, and the ref came out and pulled me out because it went behind me and ended up, it did clip my legs. But, you know, don't ever argue with the refs, because at the refs at Living Legends, they have so much to watch. They're watching, there's 100 refs and there's 2,000 players. That's a big difference in ratio right there. So if you are a player and the ref comes up and tells you that you're out, don't fucking sit there and be a bitch and argue with them. Get the fuck out of there, okay? I can't tell you how many people stand there and argue and people's masks are flying off at the slapstick. The refs have bigger things to worry about than arguing with you as a player and saying, hey man, get your ass off the field. If a ref tells you that you're out, and especially on the final battle, just get out. I mean, honestly, it's a 2-second walk back to your respawn. And at this point, my replay was low on battery, and it ended up dying right after these last few seconds, and I ended up moving the left side. We won the final battle. I'm pretty positive we destroyed them the final battle. But thank you again, Robert, for letting me use your Geo. And right here, I was, like, next to Wolf. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for all the support. Hope you guys enjoy this video.